In this lesson, we will see what is in operator in our select statement. So the select statement is something what we saw as of now. Select star from books. Okay, where let's take book ID, where book ID is equal to B01. Okay, we got the book ID B01 and I want B01 to B05, then I can use between operator. But if I want to use B01, if I want to bring B01, B03, B05, then I can use something called in operator. In, start the bracket, B01, and each value should be separated by comma, B03, B05. If I run this, I get B0135, something odd, like random values, B07 for example. Okay, and even I have B01 to B20, but if I mention something like B99, then no errors. It will simply bring whatever the values we have and it will ignore the B99. Okay, that is how the in operator works in where class. And if you are thinking in is similar to OR operator, then you are 100% correct. In and OR works both in same way. Okay, then what is the advantage with in compared to the OR operator? Syntax wise, in is very clean compared to OR operator. And if you observe the performance of in versus OR, in is better than OR. So in this case, I am using only some 3 or 4 values. It won't make any difference. But when you use in operator for maybe 500 or 600 values, 500,000 values, then first of all, using the OR operator for 1000 values is going to be very cumbersome to write the code. And the second thing, performance wise, in is better than OR in higher values of list. And these are all cosmetics and the performance is very minimal difference. But the biggest advantage is in operator can contain another select statement to build a dynamic where class. So something like this. So in the brackets you can write select so and so. So you can write another select statement within the brackets. So this works like a dynamic select state, dynamic where class. And we'll see more details about this particular case in subquery session. So for now, just remember the select statement can be used within in class. Okay, so let me remove this. Okay, now I got B13799. So let me remove. So for example, if I have 1000 entries in a table and I don't want, 1000 entries in a table and I don't want only 4 of the values, 4 records from the table, and I want 996 records. So in that case, we can't use where book ID in 1, 2, 3 to so and so to the 996. It's difficult. And if those are in a range, then we can split that values into multiple ranges and use AND operator, OR operator. But the simplest way to use is NOT operator, what we see in our earlier session. So if I mention not in, then those 3 values are ignored and I got 17 records. B99 is not considered, which is not in our table. So the not operator in our earlier session we used is not null, and the second place where we use not is in the operator.